Okay, I have a real question today. Like, a serious one. How do you have so many good friends? Because you do, people like you, and I'm trying to understand how that works.
That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it seriously. Before I answer, can I ask you something back? Why are you asking today?
Because I'm noticing things at school. Like, some kids have friends, but it's kind of unstable. One day they're best friends, next day they're not, and sometimes it feels like there's always someone trying to be the boss.
That's very observant. Okay, I'll answer the big question in a simple way first. I think I have good friends because I try to be kind.
Mm-hmm.
Not fake kind, real kind, the kind where people feel safe with you.
Kindness, but everyone says be kind. That sounds like one of those posters on the wall.
True, it can sound like a poster. So let me make it real. Here's the version that actually matters. People remember how you make them feel.
Right?
They might forget what you said exactly, but they remember if they felt respected, relaxed, seen, or judged.
So you're saying your friendships are about feelings?
Yes? Feelings and trust. Trust is built from small moments, like if your friend talks and you listen.
Uh-huh.
If they share something and you don't use it against them later. If you're happy for them when something good happens. Those little moments stack up.
Okay, but then why do some friendships at school feel like a competition?
That's the other part. Some friendships are what I call vertical. It's like someone wants to be above someone else. Someone wants control or attention, or to feel important.
Vertical, like there's a top and a bottom?
Exactly. In a vertical friendship, someone is trying to be the leader all the time, or the cool one, or the one who decides who is included.
Yeah.
And other people end up adjusting themselves to stay safe.
Oh, wow, that sounds like real.
It's very real, and here's the tricky part. Sometimes you might be the one on top without even noticing, and sometimes you're on the bottom. It can switch.
So you're saying I might be doing it too?
Maybe. Everyone does a version of it sometimes. It's human. We all want to feel secure. But if you want long-term friendships, you want to aim for horizontal relationships.
What does horizontal mean?
Horizontal means we're equals. We respect each other. We don't need one person to be above. No controlling, no ranking, no power games.
Mm-hmm.
We can disagree without threatening the friendship.
That sounds nice, but also kind of impossible because at school there's always drama.
It can feel impossible when you're surrounded by drama, but it's not impossible. It just takes practice, and it starts with something simple: kindness plus self-respect.
Wait, why self-respect?
Because kindness without self-respect turns into people-pleasing. You become kind just to avoid conflict. You say yes when you mean no. You let people treat you badly because you want to keep them.
Okay, that's scary. I don't want that.
Good. Real kindness includes boundaries, like, I'm kind to you, and I also won't let you push me around. That's very horizontal.
So, how did you actually make friends? Like when you were younger?
I'll tell you a story. When I was younger, I had a friend who was quieter than everyone else. He wasn't the funniest, not the loudest, but I noticed something. When he spoke, people interrupted him. It was like he didn't exist sometimes.
That's sad.
It was. So I started doing one small thing. When someone interrupted him, I'd say, "Wait, I want to hear what he was saying." I didn't make a big speech. I just made space. And over time, he trusted me, and we stayed friends for years.
So you kind of protected him?
In a gentle way. And here's the secret. Kindness is not only being nice, it's noticing people, seeing them, giving them dignity.
Okay, but what if you're kind and people still don't like you?
Great question. Kindness is not a magic trick to make everyone like you. Kindness is a way of living that attracts the right people.
The right people.
Some people won't like you no matter what, and that's okay.
How do you know who the right people are?
You notice how you feel after spending time with them. Do you feel calm? Do you feel like yourself? Do you feel respected? Or do you feel anxious, smaller, confused, like you're walking on eggshells?
Eggshells is real.
If you feel like you're walking on eggshells, that relationship is usually vertical. Someone has power, and you're trying not to lose your place.
So, what do I do if a friend is being mean sometimes? Like they're nice, but then they do something that hurts.
Then you try something very adult. Without being dramatic, you name it calmly. You can say, "When you said that, I felt hurt," or "I didn't like that." And then you watch what happens next.
What do I watch?
If they care, they'll try to understand. They might not be perfect, but they'll make an effort. If they get angry, mock you, or act like you're silly for feeling hurt, that's a warning sign.
So, if they don't care, they're not really my friend.
That's the hard truth. A real friend doesn't have to be perfect, but they do have to care about your feelings.
Okay, but you said you have good friends because you ask them how they are and listen.
Yes, that's my basic habit. I check in. I ask, "How are you really?" And then I actually listen, not just waiting for my turn to talk.
But how do you actually listen? Because people say they listen, but then they're just thinking about what to say next.
True. Here's a simple trick. When someone tells you something, repeat it back in your own words. Like, "So, you're saying you had a hard day because your teacher embarrassed you." That shows them you understood.
That sounds like a therapist.
It does, but it works. It makes people feel seen. And when people feel seen, they relax. And relaxed people build real friendships.
Okay, so kindness is like making people feel safe.
Yes, safe and respected. And one more thing, being happy for them. This is huge.
Like not being jealous.
Exactly. When your friend wins, you cheer for them. You don't secretly hope they fail. You don't compete. That's horizontal. That's mature.
But what if they're always winning and you're not?
Then you can still be kind and also be honest with yourself. You can use it as motivation, not as a reason to hate them. And you can find friends who celebrate you too.
This is making me think. Because sometimes people act like friends, but they want to be above you. Like they want you to chase them.
Yes, that's vertical, and it's exhausting. The lesson is don't chase people who make you feel small. Build with people who make you feel steady.
Okay, give me one simple thing I can do this week to have better friendships.
Perfect. Here are 3 options. Pick one. Option 1, ask one friend a real question. "How are you really?" and listen. Option 2, do one small act of kindness without expecting anything, like saving them a seat, sharing something, or saying something encouraging. Option 3, if something hurts, say it calmly and see if they care.
I like option 1 because it's not scary.
Good choice. And here's your reminder. Kindness is not weak. Kindness is strength. It's choosing to be warm in a world that sometimes tries to make you cold.
That's kind of poetic.
I'm full of poetry when I'm trying to be a good dad.
Okay, last question. If you had to summarize your friend's secret in one sentence, what would it be?
Be the kind of person people feel better around, and choose friendships that feel equal and respectful.
Okay, I'm going to try. And if it doesn't work, I'm blaming you.
Fair, but if it does work, you have to take the credit.
Deal. Thanks for talking with me, Dad.
Anytime, Lila.
And thanks for listening to Hear Hear Show. If you want more calm conversations like this, subscribe and we'll talk again soon.